today?
Good.
Okay. Well, welcome. Okay, so today, I'm also a naturopathic doctor, and what that means is that, I've studied natural health, natural medicine, herbs, roots, pH balance, and chakras. So spiritually, I got you covered. So a lot of people are looking for spiritual development. So I can help you with that because it's all related. The mind, the body, the spirit, it's all related. So believe it or not, if you have like an imbalance spiritually, it can cause cancer, right? So, my goal is to help people to balance themselves out and to live a healthy, long life without going through major surgeries and radiations and all sorts of harmful procedures, because there are herbs for everything. There's an app for everything. Well, I'm here to let you know there's an herb for everything. There's an herb for every ailment under the sun. So whatever it is that is plaguing some of you or some members of your family, there's an herb for that. So today I'd like to start. I'd like to tell you about for example, some people have some mental disturbances.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely, right?
With stress.
Right. So, and they figure that, you don't always have to, take strong medication. I am not a medical doctor. I want to make that clear. So that I don't have under my belt. Nor do I intend to. I'm perfectly happy doing the naturopathic medicine. So if you have major ailments, you should consult a medical doctor. So that's not why I'm here. I'm here to show you how to use different herbs and roots and modalities to help you to support your better health, your good health and longevity, and to support your organs and your tissues and your muscles, your eyes, every part of your body. So I want to tell you about a doctor he was a medical doctor, Dr. Edward Bach, B-A-C-H. So Dr. Bach, he came up with something called flower essences, the Bach flower remedies is called. So there's 38 of them. And the 38 flower remedies, what they do is that if you have like major mental and emotional imbalances, instabilities, like let's say you're very afraid of spiders, there's a Bach flower for that. That can help you to, right? That can help you to balance yourself, your emotions. Now let's say you're terribly timid and shy, and there's a Bach flower for that. So today we're gonna just go through a couple of them. Anxiety, yes, there's a Bach flower for that. Depression, yeah. There's a Bach flower for that as well. Also, there are different herbs. This herb here is actually very good for, anxiety, and when people are feeling a bit depressed, need a pick-me-up. It's called passion flower. It's a very good herb for that. Passiflorina, some people call it passion flower. Purple passion flower, same thing. So the way you make a syrup out of it, and that's really simple. You make like I'm going to use some terms that you might not be familiar with, but you make an infusion. And an infusion is just nothing more than a very strongly steeped tea. Extremely strongly steeped. So you put a lot of the herb, like a good handful in like a mason jar, like this big, 8 ounces. Put a good handful and you pour boiling filtered water on it and let it steep really good. And that makes a very strong infusion. And you strain the herb out. And there you go, you can put a little syrup, a little honey, and it turns into a syrup. And so now you have an infusion, voila. So that's simple enough. So for that's passion flower. Passion flower is also good for alcoholics. It's also good for people struggling with depression, with drug abuse. insomnia, yeah, addictions,
Too much of it.
can't sleep, passion flower is a really, really good herb. It's also good for very restless people, very, very animated 4 and 5-year-olds, you know. Yeah, you give them a little passion flower syrup, calms them down a bit. So that's passion flower. So back to the Bach flowers. So the way Bach flowers work is that it's a flower essence. And how does it work? It works on frequency. So, for example, the frequency of impatience matches in the frequency of some people's personalities. So we are all on a frequency, we all have specific different energies. So the different energies that you have, it can balance off with the energy of a flower created by God, the flower. So extensive research was done by Dr. Bach and a lot of different people on Bach flowers. So I just want to share with you some of the different flowers that we can use with different people. So I know a lot of people that suffer from different things, and I'm always looking at I wonder what Bach flower they can use. You know some people who are like jealous and possessive and where you going? They say to their spouses, as soon as he try to step out the door, come back here, where you going? But there's a flower for that.
Control freak.
Control freak, okay, there's a Bach flower for that. So
Control freak.
the dilemma though is
Hey man, where you go?
is how to tell them that they need it. But that's the dilemma. To tell them, okay, you need a Bach flower to balance you out. And if you try to tell them that, what they will say, right? Like, no, not me. It's him.
I'm fine. You need it.
So, it causes a lot of arguments and stuff, So let's start with Centauri. Centauri is for weak-willed, easily led people. Out of balance indications. That means like this is the symptoms would be that they cannot say no at all. Some people like that, right? Easily bullied.
We are like that.
Really? No, I don't think you're easily bullied or easily imposed on. Timid. That's not you.
Not timid, but you can say that. That's the problem.
Okay. Quiet, anxious to please, subservient, tend to believe in their inferiority, self-denial, a doormat type of person. Okay, so we look for lack of energy, we look for easily tired people, drained by others, abusive relationships, and they keep asking, are you sure you're alright? Is everything okay?
Me, I always say that. I know. I always say that.
So positive potential, meaning that this is what the flowers can do to balance that person off, right? It would be them being able to serve others without self-denial. It would mean that they would be able to express and defend their opinions, considerate of others' opinions, but not controlled by them. Okay. So that's one. Water violet. So the key here is people who are aloof, out of balance. Indications would be that they're proud people, very superior, they're loners, they avoid conflict, they're homebodies, they are people who are sought out for advice, and they're very private people. Now what we can look for with these people is lymphatic issues. They a lot of gifted people, like artists, musicians, they loners, gifted artists type of people. And they have a little problems dealing with people emotionally distant, a little cold, that kind of people. They could stay at home for days. See, you're thinking of someone, right? There's a Bach flower for that person.
That's what you said. So he needs a lot more than a Bach flower.
Okay, and I love this one. This one is called Heather. Heather the flower. So I use this one for someone who is self-preoccupied, very talkative, needs to be the center of attention all the time, cuts people off when they're talking because needs to be the center of attraction, always about themselves, how everything affects them, extremely needy, speak rapidly, invade your space all the time, don't know about private space. I'm not calling any names. But they will never use heather if they read any of this. And they don't understand why sometimes people avoid them. Compulsive talkers. Now they could be little kids. So Bach flowers are good for all, to balance, and I've tried it and it works. At first I wasn't. Yeah, I tried heather. I've been using heather on someone in my immediate family, diminutive people in my immediate family. It's been working really good. But except for the space thing. So that's heather. Now we have vine. Wow, I have a note here next to vine of a personality, but maybe you could guess who this represents. Vine is a domineering, inflexible personality. Bully, tyrant, power hungry, dictator.
I'm married to one.
Who?
I'm married to one.
Hard, cruel, ruthless, ambitious, hurt others to feel stronger and smarter, believes the end justifies the means, power is everything, ignore, override others' opinions, ridicule, demand absolute obedience. Anybody know anybody like that?
Yeah, I think so. He's in the news.
Okay, wow.
You should send it to him.
Oh, there's 2 black flowers that will be sent to you.
Yeah, so that was vine from my name. So vine, the back flower. Okay, so the flowers balance people out. So there's 38 of them. And I have them all here. I like this one, hornbeam. This one is for people who procrastinate a lot. Monday morning syndrome all the time. Weariness, like a mental weariness. They can't face the day. Sleep does not even refresh them. Headaches, lack of exercise, procrastination, tendency towards using stimulants, slow recovery from illness, chronic fatigue, lupus, fibromyalgia. So there are different places that you would like put it on. Like sometimes you put some different places on your body that you would put the application on the essence. So
you do like an interview to analyze what the person is.
Right. So we would do intake where we would give a form, and have them fill it out. This is part of the health consultation that I do here. And most naturopaths, they would do like the health consultation intake form, which has a whole. Well, if they use the Bach flower remedies, then they would have like all the questions, and it would be questions like, how does this make you feel? And I can show you some of the questions that we would ask. But then we would have a pretty good indication on if that person is overwhelmed, because maybe they feel the need to do everything themselves, because if they don't do themselves, it will not be, nobody is going to do it. But there's a Bach flower for those people as well.
There's a mantra I have: the best thing is something done to do yourself, and it kills you.
It kills you, right? So there's a Bach flower to balance you out, to
What's the name
help
of that black flower? I gotta get that one.
you gotta get that. But I have something here I'm gonna pass around so that you can see it and check it out. See which one that you might need. Okay, so that was the section on Bach flower remedies, and so you can pass this around. Okay.
I'm gonna tell Allie about this.
Okay, so something. But we're just gonna do a little bit of things today. So today I'm moving on now to the pH section. So your pH is like for perfect health, your body chemistry. What is the speed of your digestion? So this is what pH is. It measures speed of digestion. So digestion is very important. If you don't digest well, it can cause a lot of problems. Sometimes people think that they're having a heart attack, but it's just indigestion. So some of the keys, some things that we need to do is chew really well. right? So, you know, I count with Matthew 26 times. Chew your food 26 times. So I count with him, but you don't have to do that. You know,
To make sure that
yeah, because he has a tendency to swallow, you know, so he could get back to his game and stuff like that. Right? So we want to chew our food really good. There's something called digestive enzymes. They help you break down fats, carbohydrates, proteins, and you know, anybody heard of digestive enzymes before? Everybody, probiotics help with the good bacteria in your gut. Okay, so the digestive enzymes are really good. If you want to lose weight, there's one called lipase, which is really good to early in the morning you take some, but it helps to break down the fat. And so if you there's an experiment that you can try at home, but if you take a bowl of oatmeal and you know, you pour it, you'll see it coming out slowly. But if you break a digestive enzyme in oatmeal, you see it's more fluid. It's like, it's the same thing going, you know, you help your body, you help your liver especially to break down foods. And, right. So it helps. And so when you chew your food, then it's even better for you when you chew good.
Brush down and more tiny, so it's easy to break down.
Right. Exactly. Okay, so now our little workshop, not an experiment, is today is that I'd like to help you to test your pH, at least your saliva. See, you know, what's your pH. So our perfect pH is 6.4 to 6.6. Some people believe that it should be much higher, more on the alkaline side, because you know we have all these alkaline diets and a lot of different fads and different philosophies, right? However, if you're too much of anything, it's not good. So you don't want to be very, very alkaline, because that will cause constipation and a lot of problems when you're too alkaline. So if you're only drinking alkaline water, it's not good. So contrary to some people who swear by alkaline water, you know, it's good if you're very acidic. Alkaline water is good if you're very acidic. It brings you up, right?
But too much of it.
But too much and you'll be very, very alkaline. And so you don't want to be very alkaline and you don't want to be very acidic. You want to be in the middle. The reason why you want to be in the middle is because I probably can't find the chart right now. Oh, wow, I did.
Wow.
So you might not be able to see this, but what this is like, it's a mineral acceptance chart. So it gives all the key minerals that your body needs, essential minerals here, so that you can function at optimal health, you know, at your very, very best. And so like hydrogen, carbon. So what you see up here is that if the body is 5.4, it goes up all the way to like 7.6. 7.6 is this alkaline, right? Down here would be acidic. So if you look here, these X's represent when the body is not able to assimilate, to digest any of these minerals. Without minerals, mineral deficiency is the key to disease. It's the beginning of disease, mineral deficiency. So if your body is not able to digest vitamin A, all these things here, if you're too acidic, that means your pH is under, let's see here, under 6.4. Your body is not able to, it's not able to absorb these things. Stuff like iodine, we need that, right? Yeah. Selenium for your brain. Yeah. Zinc, copper, iron, manganese for your reproductive system, chromium, right? So your calcium. Now calcium is a big key right here. A lot of people are calcium deficient and don't know. Some spouses, calcium deficient, fighting all the time, very irritable all the time because of lack of calcium. And lack of calcium then could also cause or lead to divorce. Really? Really? But if you have two people fighting, very irritable at each other, the slightest thing that you say to them, they snap at you. You know, all this bickering.
What about vitamin C? Is that on there?
Sure, vitamin C. if you don't have it, you know, also you need vitamin D to get it from the sun, but you can also get it from some foods and supplements as well. So sometimes people take a lot of supplements, like they will take iron supplements, and the pH is off, so it's a waste of your supplement money because your body is not accepting it. Your body is not able to digest it, right? So if you're too alkaline, it's the same thing here. So you want to be in this small area here, 6.4 to 6.6. Easier said than done, but at least, you know, if you're over there, if you're too far over there, it's no good. If you're too far over here, it's no good, right? So the way we test for pH balance is we use this pH strip, which a lot of you are familiar with, right?
Kinda.
Okay, and so this is the way it works. If you're, you know, the ideal is like a jade, 6.4 to 6.6 is like a jade color. So if yours come out like yellow, and I'm just gonna pass it around. So Martin will pass it around. He has the gloves. So you can test yourself. If you just pull a piece off. There we go. Under your tongue, yeah, and then.
It affect us, we just ate some.
No, it shouldn't affect you. You don't want to do it the first in the morning, right after you wake up. Take it out. Okay, so anybody who was, okay, a little acidic?
Yeah.
Okay, digestion is too fast, elimination too fast, a little mineral deficiency, bone degeneration, muscle wasting.
Yes, I know, because I have osteoporosis.
So you would then benefit from calcium.
Yeah,
You're
that's what I'm
acidic, so
having.
calcium hydroxide would take you a little alkaline, help you with that. Okay, and for Portia, who is very alkaline, so you need to move down the chart. More down from 8, you want to go down to like 6.2 or 6.4.
How did you do that? How can you change from 8 to 6.4?
Well, you would follow the recommendations of someone, a naturopath, or like you know, someone, or you could just read up how to make your body a little bit more come down, less alkaline. You would research how to make your body less alkaline. So some things that you could do, Portia.
And what is the negative effects of being so alkaline?
Okay, that's what I want to say. All right, before I go on to that, so your diet would need to consist of watermelons, pineapple.
Yeah, that's what I've been having, a lot of fruits,
Right.
vegetables.
Okay, good. Asparagus, onions,
Right.
parsley, raw spinach, broccoli, right?
Yeah, I have broccoli all the time.
Apple cider vinegar. So it used to be worse, then it's coming up.
Yes, yeah, I don't know.
It might be
I always
climate.
Eating
I
all of
always
that,
eat
but then
dandelion, I eat dandelion, broccoli, spinach.
Okay.
What kind of vegetables? Pineapple.
How
I
do
eat
you want the
pineapple.
9.5?
Watermelon.
Okay. So some of the recommendations, I can give you recommendations. It would be calcium lactate. It would be acidifying foods. So we're looking at foods that are acid, like but lemon is always good. Blueberries, cranberries, prunes, sweetened fruit juice, cheese, right? Safflower oil, sesame oil, beer, chocolate, peanuts, walnuts.
I've been eating a lot of walnuts.
Okay. All right. So cold cleansing
Yeah.
is recommended. Distilled water is recommended for you. Vitamin C, right? And dry fruits. Actually, this, yeah, scrap nuts. The peanuts is not good. So you should use enzymes. A quick way to do it though is Epsom salt bath. Yeah, that brings it down.
Really?
Yeah, that brings it down. And if you're too acidic, then baking soda bath.
Okay, baking soda bath.
Yeah, that brings you up a little bit quick, right?
Can I ask you a question about that? Because I know that the alkaline is acidic, but herbal that's alkaline. Yeah. Creates a more of an alkaline.
It does. It does. The lemon, it helps with bile and everything. It is acidic, but you can use it to Martin uses it, and I use it whenever it's a bit alkaline. When people are a bit alkaline, I actually recommend lemon. Now don't forget that, so this is just a saliva test. So you want to do the urine test as well. So sometimes there's a high, low, like your urine might be high, your saliva low. Those are all problems, or the beginning of problems, right? So, you know, you could use, you know, different things to bring it in balance. And so that's why I'm. So when you go home, you know, you can check your own pH, especially your urine, and see what it is. And then you can use different methods to try to bring it down or bring it up, whichever, you know, which have you. Okay. Any questions so far? Okay, no questions. Next time you come, we are going to be having this little session every Wednesdays, you know. But we're going to do tongues. We're going to examine each other's tongues and, you know, see what it means on our nails. We're going to see what that means, how our nails are. And we're going to read our faces and stuff. So you can, you know, read your partner's face and her tongue and just learn more about your body, you know, and how you can begin to have better health and longevity and youthfulness, right? Everybody wants more energy and we all want to stay youthful.